please let me know if you have a question. I'll take questions in English first.
Naomi, how well do you think you played today?
Well, I mean, I think I played well because I was able to win. I mean, I had to fight really hard for this match. I think she played really well, and I mean, as a whole, I'm pleased with how I played, but I want to improve a lot of things.
How comfortable are you feeling on the grass? Does it take a bit of time to get used to over the last few weeks?
No, I mean, I think I'm pretty comfortable with grass now. I started playing on grass in Nottingham, so it's been a while, and I feel like I could move pretty well.
Hi, from German Tennis Magazine. Could you give me a short insight about your next opponent, Angelique Kerber? You played her a couple of times. You won against her. You lost 2 matches now, I think. What makes she good? What does she make good? What does she make not so good?
Well, I mean, I think she does a lot of things good. She runs really well and she returns really well. I can't really say there's anything she does bad. I feel like she was #1 in the world and she won 2 Grand Slams, so for sure she's going to be a very hard opponent to play against.
Has obviously been here so many years with Serena. What specifically on grass is he teaching you that you didn't know before?
I'm not saying it's stuff that I didn't know before, but I think he's just reinforcing things that I may like choose to forget. So he's more like nitpicky with things. But yeah, I mean, like going in and stuff are things that I've never really thought about doing, but he's been telling me that I should try. So
Going to the net more as well.
yeah.
What do you take most from the match when you beat Kerber, and what was the key to beating her for you then?
Well, for me, since she's such a great mover, I think just staying really calm and accepting if she makes a really good winner or if I make a mistake, because playing against her, you have to expect long rallies because she doesn't really miss. So I think just staying calm was the main point for me.
And how much do you remember about that match, and what did it mean to you?
Well, I mean, the tennis part, I don't really remember that much. I remember we were hitting a lot of cross courts. But I mean, like, for that being the first match, I think on Arthur Ashe that I won, I think that was pretty memorable.
Yeah, yesterday you said that it motivates you to play against the crowd favorite or something. Did you feel like you were nervous today when you were playing against the crowd favorite, or did it affect your play?
Well, I mean, I was nervous today, but I don't think it was because she was a crowd favorite. For me, it was more like I beat her recently, so I felt like I needed to back that win up again, and I got a little bit tight in the beginning and towards the end, so I'm just glad that I was able to pull it out.
Can I just ask your view on Katie and her game and what you think she needs to do to get into the world's top 100?
You're asking me. I mean, I think she's really good. Like, there's nothing I can say there's wrong. Like, 'cause she has a good serve. She hit a couple return winners from my serve, which I think is pretty hard to do. And she's pretty solid from the back. I just think that when we're rallying sometimes and I hit like a higher pace ball, that is a little bit difficult for her, but like seeing how she won the match yesterday against someone that's a known returner, I think she's gonna do fine. So
Last couple of questions in English.
You're through to the third round for the 5th consecutive major. Are you showing signs of consistency now?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like I've been in the third round a lot. I feel like that's a good thing, but also I don't want to just stop in the third round every time. I want to keep going. I've only like went past the third round once, so I would like to like go higher and higher.
Have you been following the World Cup at all? And if you have, do you have a favorite among the remaining contenders?
Yeah, so Japan lost. That was sad. And then it was Colombia and England yesterday, right? And so we were at the transport desk and everyone was like yelling at the TV again because I think it was like a penalty kick. But I wasn't really watching it because I'm sorry, but Japan lost, so I'm not really invested anymore. And honestly, I don't know who's remaining. And like Brazil, there's who beat us? Wait, who beat Japan? Belgium. Okay. Yeah, maybe I'll care about I mean, not that I don't care about Belgium. Maybe I'll root for Belgium now.
What do you take most from having watched Serena Williams play over the years that you can channel into the way you go about your performances?
Do I do that?
Oh, I'm wondering.
If I do, then I think that's a good thing. Well, sometimes I do think about it because when I'm down on my serve, I just think if Serena was playing now, she could probably hit a few aces and get herself out of trouble. So I try to do that, and I think sometimes I do. So yeah, I think I do channel her sometimes, and I mean, I would love to channel her more if I could, but that's not really the biggest thing in my mind.
Is there anything about her determination or her competitive will that you've noticed that you try to emulate?
Yeah, I mean, from like ever since I was young, I really loved like the way that she could come back from a really tough situation, and I always try to do the same thing, like never give up. Like it doesn't matter what the score is. So that's definitely something I try to do too.
Okay, can we switch to Japanese, please?
Thank you.
Thank you.
さっきケイティに2週間前に勝ってたので、プレッシャーを感じたって言ってましたけれど、彼女自体が今日2週間前のバーミンガハムとプレーを変えてきたっていうところありましたか？
なんか彼女は今日なんかすごくいいプレーした。She didn't really miss that much. I think last time I played her, she missed a lot. And I also think last time I played her, my serve might have been working a bit better. But I think for sure she was playing way better this time than last time.
戦い方、戦術とかを相手が変えてきたところありましたか？
ごめん、なんかわかんない。
Do you think she played different? She installed different tactics today against you?
No, I think on the serve, she was blocking more. Like before, she would try to hit it, but then she was sort of like chipping. She didn't do that last time we played, and just I think she was being more patient this time.
昨年に続いてウィンブルドンで、3回戦まで進みましたけど、同じまずラウンドまで進みましたけど、その大阪さんの試合中のポジティブな試合態度はすごい昨年と全然違ってすごく良くなってて、自分の中ですごく変わったなっていう意識は感じてるんですか？
I mean, I think so. For me, for sure, this year I've been trying to be more positive. I think this round I was a little bit negative today, though. So for sure that's something I want to fix. But I think I've definitely been trying to be more positive and show more like fighting spirit.
さっきボルターさんの将来性フューチャーについて聞かれてましたけれど、どうなんかシード選手になって自分が対戦相手の将来について聞かれるっていうのはどんな感じですか？
あんまりそれはね、ごめん、なんかあんまり考えてない。なん
You
か
feel like you're not to like see the player like
今
because you're asked those kind of questions that
like I just feel like maybe I'm old or something. Like I don't know.
younger than Walter.
Yeah, like for someone to ask me how I think about someone, I don't know. It's like I'm like an old. I'm not like old, but like someone that's like a sensei mitai, and that's for me. That's kind of weird because I'm not the one that usually says something about the other person's game. Usually, there's someone saying stuff about my game. So.
今日ファーストサーブがなかなか入らない時もあったようですけども、ご自分でどうですか？
Well, I mean, of course, that's something I want to keep improving. I think in the beginning, it definitely worked better for me, and then in the second set, the percentage dropped off, and I had to hit a lot more second serves, which is definitely hard against someone like her who's trying to hit every ball that I hit softly. So for sure, that's something I'm gonna practice.
またサーブでピンチを切り抜けたようなところが見えたんですけども、そのブレイクポイントを取られた時はそのサーブでその切り抜けようというお気持ちがやっぱりあるんでしょうか？
なんか集中してる。Like if I focus a lot, then I think I can make it in. But maybe when I'm just like when it's not a crucial situation, then I don't focus as much and I don't think it's as urgent.
今日はそのピンチでサーブがうまくいったというふうな気持ちですか？
はい。
全然試合と関係ないんですけど、ラケットバッグにナオチって書いてありますけど、あれはニックネームなんですか？
Yes, but you know that.
見たから。
はい。
お母さんとかがナオチって呼んでたんですか？
お姉さん。
あ、お姉ちゃん。ありがとうございます。
はい。
ナオミさんは自分のことをシャイで感情が表に出ないって前から言ってましたけれども、ツアーもこのレベルでもう3年ぐらいやってだんだん性格も変わってきたなとか、オフコートの性格もどうですか？
Well, I think I changed a little bit, but I don't think it's because of the tour. I honestly think it's because of Sasha. Not that I'm throwing him under the bus or anything again, but like since his personality is so out there all the time, then I think it's starting to rub off on me a little bit, so I'm not as shy anymore.
次はケルバーと対戦しますが、グラスコートだと大坂さんがアドバンテージ、ビッグサーブとかビッグフォアハンドがケルバーに対してアドバンテージになりうると思いますか？ケルバー守備がディフェンスがすごくいい選手ですけど。
I mean, I think just in general, I think she's played more grass court tennis than me. So, like being my advantage, I think about it, but I'm not gonna put that pressure on myself that I would have to hit a lot of big shots. I don't really even want to think about the match today. I think I'll start thinking about it tomorrow, but I mean, I know what my strengths are, so I'm just gonna like not worry too much about it.
Last two questions.
さっきサーシャの質問が出てましたけど、この前の会見で下にサーシャがいるんでジャンピングアップンダウンをするって昨日言ってましたけど、実際にやったんですか？それとも
まだやってない。多分今日。
イギリス楽しんでますか？
You speak Japanese?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. I'm sorry. Yeah, I went. Well, there was a player party, and then also I went to the Michael Jackson musical, and I think that was in Soho. So I walked around a little bit, but after that, I've just been training a lot. So.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Excellent.